welcome to the channel. Welcome to Beside the Bass. My name is Dead, and you should, if you enjoy music to this level, you should try Maxing. So what the fuck you mean by this? Well, before anything else, if you're an audiophile, I'm gonna say a bunch of things that you're probably not gonna enjoy, so you should probably leave. We good? Okay, now it's just you, a normal human being, and me, a fucking retard. Now we can talk. What I mean by maxing is that you should own a physical music collection, and you should showcase it on your room, on your house, in a little corner like this. Just dedicate a part of your room to this hobby. And it doesn't matter, like, it doesn't have to be this big or this expensive, although the gear itself is pretty cheap. We'll get into that later. It doesn't have to be just vinyl or just CDs or both. It can be cassettes for all that I care. I'm just telling you that you should own a collection and showcase it and make your room look pretty with it. And there are a lot of good reasons for this, and it's not what you might think. For instance, this is not about sound quality. I can hear the audiophiles crying in the corner right now, but it is not about audio quality. Does vinyl sound great? Yes, it sounds great, and in fact, I like the way it sounds better than digital, for reasons that we'll get into later, but it is not technically better than digital in that respect. And instead of spending all this fucking cash in a collection, if what you're looking for is just pure audio quality, just get some, just hear the Defiance or something. It's like $100, $120, something like that. Just get some, just hear the Defiance. Or if you're ready to spend the fucking moolah, just get the standard, dude. Just get the fucking standard. They are the standard for a reason. They are excellent. This plus something that can actually power them will cost you around, I don't know, 400 something bucks, $500, but you'll be fucking set. And then you can just pirate your music, which I cannot help you with, but a bunch of soul seekers might be able to help you. Wink, wink. So yeah, like, this is not better than digital for audio purposes, and because you can pirate music, it is also not better than, physical means owning and streaming services means you do not own anything, which, by the way, it's completely true. Like, where do I have this thing? Okay, where the fuck is it? This thing, for instance, this thing is not on streaming services, at least not on Spotify, and part 1 isn't either, and this is one of my favorite drum and bass music compilations that ever existed, and you cannot fucking Spotify this. So yeah, it is a valid reason, again, but like, it's not, these are not the main reasons. If you're just looking for huge amounts of music and sound quality, again, buy some semi-decent gear, pirate your music, that's it, you're done. This is for enthusiasts. You should do this for the vibes, for the ritual. And I don't mean it in a hipster stupid way, I mean it in a pragmatic way. What do I mean by this? So, okay, scenario A. Okay, so I just arrived home, and this is the stand-in for my phone because I'm recording with my phone, but this is my phone, okay? This is my phone, so I just come home. Oh my god, what a long-ass fucking day. I am gonna listen to some music, so I'm gonna get my phone out, and I'm gonna get my fucking headphones out, and haphazardly, I'm just gonna open them and put them, and now I'm doom scrolling and passively listening to music. That's scenario A. Scenario B, I just arrived home and holy fucking shit, what is this? Is this mine? Like, oh my fucking god, what the fuck? This is mine? Like, all these beautiful covers and this whole thing that I've worked for, it's here and it's waiting for me and it looks cool. And now I feel like listening to some of this music, not just random stuff in a playlist. Like I actually wanna hold the fucking things in my hands, dude. So first you look at them, right? But then you hold them, like you're connecting with the thing besides the touch of a fucking button. And you work for this. You pay for this. It's physical. It can drop and it can stop working and it can break. So it inherently holds some kind of value that just doesn't feel the same. So you consider your options and it's like, oh man, this TV album was fucking great. So let's give it a spin. And you look at it and you appreciate what a fine piece of art this is. You look for the side that you want. I actually want the first song. Feel You is very, very groovy. And during all this process, during all this stupid-ass process, like you're building anticipation, right? Because you're doing all these steps. So it becomes kind of a ritual, it has a meaning, and now it feels weird to just go back to doom scrolling, and it feels way more appropriate to be like, okay, what if I pay attention now? Oh fuck, it's good. So now you feel like, oh my god, these are speakers, like it's not just a headphone, dude. I'm actually feeling the fucking music in my chest now. So it's like, yo, what the fuck? Let's actually dance this, dude. Fuck me, dude, that's good. So, this whole thing, this whole process, it connects you to the activity. The friction is the experience. Which, by the way, I completely understand that this is not for everyone. But at the same time, remember, like, you don't need this entire thing. Like, you can very, very, very simply just get something simple like this. Get a CD player, get a physical player, right? Oh, will you look at that? It's almost like I was recording a reaction to this album or something. So, you can get something like that, which is, I don't know what, $100, something like that, and then you get a Bluetooth speaker and you just buy a bunch of CDs, and it's still something, dude. Like, it still has a meaning. The idea is the idea, like, you don't have to go all the way. But yeah, it's about the experience, it's about the friction, like the fact that there's this ritual forces you to live with your music physically, which makes you look at it, which makes you wanna use it, which makes you put the thing and do the ritual, which makes you listen to it on speakers, not headphones, which makes you feel in the chest, so you then dance and you're in front of your fucking corner, and it's a different thing. Like, you get more attached to this music, and there's almost like a feeling that you need to maintain this, which of course I am doing. As you can see, every piece in my collection has an outer sleeve, and it is not that difficult. Like, these sleeves are cheap. I also have some inner sleeves because a lot of recordings don't come with them, right? But you can get this sleeve in this thing so the thing doesn't deteriorate, and you can buy like a bunch of these for every single outer and inner sleeve that I have in my collection, every single one of them, and I still have more. Total around $30 in total I've paid. And keep in mind, $30 is around the price that most vinyls are. So for the price of one vinyl that you're missing, you're protecting your entire collection or protecting its resale value. If you think about those things, I don't. I love this music and I want to keep it. So yeah, that's the main reason. I fucking love owning a collection, but still there's a bunch more reasons. So, we were speaking about audio quality, right? Well, CD is CD. CD just sounds like high quality digital because that's what it is. And vinyl is also digital. Like, let's not kid ourselves. Yeah, it might be on a physical plastic spinny thing, but it was produced digitally and it was processed digitally. It's digital. But type of mastering that vinyls need for them, so the stylus on the music player doesn't bounce too much, and the type of processing that is given to music before creating a vinyl makes it sound a little bit different. And that little bit different, I like it. Because I don't have a crazy expensive setup, like these are $120 Edifier speakers, and that right there is a PC speaker subwoofer from like 20 years ago that I removed the speakers from it so I could reuse it for this, and I paid $20 back in the day to a friend of mine for it, so imagine how fucking cheap that thing was actually. So I spent 20, 140, and 150, 400. Yeah, so this entire setup is $400, right? Like, it's not fucking crazy stupid. This entire setup is, depending on the day you're buying it, is cheaper than these headphones, right? So it's not like I have crazy levels of bass here or whatever, but something about the way the bass sounds on a vinyl, I like it. Because they do some kind of processing, I think, where, we don't want the thingy to bounce too much because it might damage the vinyl or sound bad. So what they do is, below the 150 hertz mark, maybe around there, maybe below 200 hertz, they make the bass sound mono, and that, for some reason, it sounds so much better on cheap speakers. I don't know, dude. I'm no sound engineer, I know just a fair bit, but it just sounds good. Like the same album on CD and vinyl just sounds better on vinyl on this specific setup for me. And of course there's a bunch other changes. Probably something about the dynamic range of the music and stuff, but most of the music that I listen to is electronic, so it's probably not gonna be very different in that aspect. Also, big reason, of course, it looks nice. So hey, next time your girlfriend complains about your room being too simple because women cannot understand our simplicity, okay? Next time you can tell her, yo, I did some reforms. Also, other reason, nowadays, you can really help little artists. This guy I discovered on YouTube, and because each day that passes is cheaper and easier to make something like this. Imagine back in the day having to actually produce your own CDs, fucking unthinkable. But because a lot of small artists nowadays can do things like this, you can now actually pay them what they deserve. Because let's not kid ourselves, buying that album for $5 on Bandcamp, it's a good detail, but it's not life-changing. But this, if you can actually splurge, this feels good to do, dude. I discovered this artist by complete random chance on YouTube. Every one of these albums is sick, man. It's like old school drum and bass with some early 2000s PS2 video game kind of vibe. This one in particular, this one I like. It's called Bulfar by Take the Pill. Great fucking album, dude. And speaking about supporting things that you enjoy, it turns out that some of the best merchandising that you can buy is vinyl or CD. The Warrens with the original soundtrack. Doesn't it look fucking sick with this metallic finish? Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. The vocal versions of the BlazBlue OST are fucking insane, dude. Susanoo theme goes hard as fuck. Yo, fuck it, let me show you, dude. I'm gonna pop the Feed Me out. There you go. Dude, I'm sweating now, fuck! Yo, you can almost see me reflected! Oh, look at that, I look like a German tourist in Ibiza. And also, look at what's up there, and I don't mean Wilder, he's protecting the waifus. But also, he's protecting that. Dude, this thing is insane! Dude, have you seen how good this shit looks? Look at this is some premium stuff. Hell yeah, it comes with the inner plastic sleeve. It came with this. Oh yeah, this is quality. Bro, look at that. It's like a cloud. It's 3-dimensional. They are releasing the Night Rain one this summer. I have a pre-order on it. Damn, bro, look at this. I had to cut one of these to get this in. Hell yeah, it's pretty. It's textured too. And I can use it as a decor while I'm listening to it here. It adds to the whole vibe, you know. I'm sitting here with Melina and... Oh damn, is that Bargram? Yo, does this have some lore implications? God damn! I paid very, very, very good money for this. I don't regret it, although some of you might consider what I paid a scam. But I was never ever gonna get another opportunity to get it, so I had to do what I had to do. We can make a video about not getting scammed one of these days and what should be the minimum and maximum that you should pay for each type of record or whatever. Yeah, are you convinced yet? Are you convinced about the gaming angle? Man, the Persona ones are insane. Whoo, look at that. Take your heart, motherfuckers. Hell yeah, hell yeah. There's the Persona 3 one too. But my favorite one has to be this one, dude. This wasn't limited or anything, but it just looks so good. Dude, isn't this fucking clean? Oh, hell yeah. By the way, when you have one of these, if it doesn't close correctly or something, the issue is that these things like to get very deep, so they get close to the middle and then it doesn't close and it gets damaged around here and everything. So what you should do is just remove some of that pressure, just pull them a little bit, press, close, done. If we get to X number of subscribers, I'll showcase the entire collection. The idea of the channel is that we're just gonna talk about this music. Like, I'm gonna play it, I'm gonna react to it, we're gonna talk about music. But of course, couldn't be a channel about physical media if I don't speak more about the physical media. We'll talk about prices, we'll talk about maintenance, we'll talk about the basic shit. Maybe even a little bit about gear. But don't get the wrong ideas from this. I'm specifically showing this thing to you because one day I randomly realized, yo, I have a lot of these and maybe I should get some use out of this besides just listening. But you gotta realize that this is kind of a lonely hobby and a very expensive one at that too, especially if you splurge like this. It is not for everyone, but I wanna share the joy of this with you. Like, I still remember times where I've invited friends home and they're like, wow, dude, what the fuck? And then we just take a look at it. We look for something and we actually listen to the fucking thing. That usually doesn't happen with Spotify, doesn't it? Like it becomes this actually shared experience where the focus is the music. That's my fucking issue. Everyone, every day is listening to shit non-stop. You go to the street, you're listening to music on your fucking headphones. You get into the supermarket, there's music playing. You go into a bar, there's music playing. Go to the disco, there's music playing, but you don't give a shit about the music. You give a shit about that booty. Don't lie to me. There are no clubs that are playing the music that you enjoy, or you wouldn't be watching a video like this. But it's just music, 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 music. But no listening. It's there. But I want it to be here. And that's the reason why I did this. And now, I can share it with you. So welcome to the channel. Enjoy your stay. See you around. Bye-bye.